All right, and it's just bullshit to make this accusation. This is a bullshit Hitler card bullshit accusation.
Which is, of course, the dark side of antinatalism.
No, it's not any side of antinatalism. It's not one tiny bit of a side of antinatalism, especially for the first 70% of the antinatalists. It's a fucking argument made to people not to have children. No one's proposed a law. People are making an argument. Right? When there's enough people, well, then they'll say, okay, just like we've said murder is wrong and rape is wrong and child molesting is wrong, there's going to be a point where human beings will say, yes, playing your little Frankenstein monster games is fucking wrong.
Close it is to things like eugenics. But since it's not biased saying, well, we just need to stop some, then, it escapes being just like it.
Fuck you.
You can't go in stages.
Fuck you.
So they know it's not going to happen, so it's really just...
Fuck you. Again, there's no such knowledge that it's not going to happen. None whatsoever. Like I said, yes, it's going to take time. Generation, 2 generations, 3, 4, however many it takes. Okay? But there's a way to do it in a completely ethical, benign to all you little hysterical, fluffy nutters. All right? The point is that how could even eugenics be part of it when the end goal... okay, is no race. The end goal is no fucking human race, no animals, no sentient being put in jeopardy anymore, you dumb shit. So how could that even be, have a racial agenda, you stupid shit?
It's the way, in effect, they're asking you to, just...
Oh yeah, do what billions of other people have done, which is not procreate. That's right. Billions of satisfied customers have managed to get through their life without playing Frankenstein. Yeah, and they're asking that the ones who are playing Frankenstein to at least do it with some sense of responsibility. Don't do it recklessly, don't do it thoughtlessly, and certainly don't do it as a drunk asshole. Do a little better than that. Take a little bit of responsibility for the goddamn implications of your goddamn dice-rolling hill. You want to push your goddamn fucking rocks up hills where you ought to be damn sure where that rock's going to land when it comes down the fucking hill, you dumb fucking prick. Keep your rocks off my fucking head.
Admit that life sucks and it can't be fixed. And then you're going to go on living. We're all going to go on living, and that attitude is a...
Yeah, why not? Why the fuck not? What is the big fucking goddamn deal? So you admit the game that we're here to play is really stupid. So you just say, well, let's just do the best part of it, okay? Let's fuck it. Let's paint an anus on it or a vagina or whatever you're into, and let's go at it. All right, let's have a good time, and that'll be the end of it, okay? But we won't force some other asshole to go play this stupid game.
Supposed to somehow be morally correct. It's in an area of philosophy where even if there were objective truths and that was one of them, obviously you would have to live in denial of it.
No, obviously you wouldn't. Why? How are all these antinatalists surviving? How is this guy alive? How is the Benatar guy still alive? How do they survive it? Oh, it doesn't have... It's a philosophy, Pyro. It's a description of the reality. Right? The fact that it's not fluffy and comforting really doesn't matter. They can find something else to sleep with. They can find something else to eat. They don't have to do that with their philosophy.
Denial. Life is worthless because you have to work to make it better, and it can be made better.
Well, you keep saying that, and human beings have been saying that forever and ever and ever, and it's a big crock of shit, actually. Yes, a preposterous crock of shit. We have all of this technology. What are we doing with it? We're inventing chemicals so people can basically lobotomize themselves chemically. Yeah, right. It's really working good.
Their thinking is just such a rejection of relativism and...
Well, whatever. Anything logical should reject relativism. There's no... It's a complete nonsense. We have actual numbers. There are positive good things. There are bad negative things. We can make a distinction between baby elephant getting eaten by lions while it's still alive and that wonderful view from behind when you're doing her in, on the synthetic fur rug. Yeah, we can tell the difference between those kind of things and say, yeah, that thing is definitely better than that thing. as a relative comparison, but just as absolutes. This is definitely good, and that is definitely bad.
An iterative improvement in engineering methodologies. You know, it's in the face. It's like their theory is similar to bumblebees can't fly because the aerodynamics are
okay. So
like,
again, another preposterous exaggeration. It's not like that at all. None of. Where's the antinatalist equivalent of that? Give us the actual example. So again, you're a hypocrite. You make comments on videos bitching because somebody used a rock analogy, and now you use a fucking analogy instead of the real argument. So express my real argument. Say consumption, reproduction, cannibalism, and addiction. What else, asshole? Say those words, all right? Don't say bumblebee. No, say they have a theory that life doesn't go anywhere except for consumption, reproduction, cannibalism, and addiction, pointlessly driven by a fucking completely brain-dead DNA molecule. Moron. This isn't just a drunk driver that created life on Earth, okay? It's not just, DNA isn't just a drunk driver. All right, drunk driver would be great because a drunk at least still has a brain. A DNA molecule doesn't have a brain, asshole. Why are you glorifying something that doesn't even have a fucking brain?
You can't make things better, but you can't.
Well, if it's a zero-sum game, asshole, the point is you're going to have to get really, 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 really close to perfection to have any justification for this nonsense. And especially if you're going to be fair and logical and accept that you're not the one going to be paying the price. Okay? You're not born with spina bifida. You're not born with elephant man disease. You don't have Lou Gehrig disease. All right? This isn't your infirmities in life. You're not going to pay the price for this. You're not going to, well, maybe you will get squashed by a truck in a car accident and you'll slowly burn to death on the highway. Maybe some of these experiences are coming to you. And maybe in your last little moments while you're screaming in pain, you'll say, oh, fuck, this really wasn't worth it. Burning to death sucks.
The guilt of the thing is that with the Camus example and Nietzsche and some other philosophers on that side, sort of the poetic, even Kierkegaard, and this strain of philosophers and some of the pessimistic philosophers.
Pussy, sissy, babble bullshit.
Because they're not suicidal, pessimistic but non-suicidal.
Yeah, that's right. They're generally sadistic luna-fucking ticks. Again, they have just discounted the value of the suffering and just, glorified the magnificence of the silly, stupid, let's push a boulder up a hill for no good fucking reason.
Is that, you gotta push the rock up the hill. And in a sense, it's like, why do I have to push it up the hill again? And you remember, well, because I want to see things change.
Oh, come on. Yeah, like any of the human race is doing that change thing. Like they're pushing any change boulders up the fucking hill. They're pushing a bunch of boulders up the fucking hill that have to do with their own selfish motherfucking desires and their own fucking ego gratification, jackass. You didn't have kids to save the fucking world, asshole.
So you have to put your shoulder against the problems in the world. And you can bitch and say, well, we should just all die off, which is a cop-out. These people...
Well, yeah, so again, how many, like I said, how many people have to die in World War III for you to cop out? For you to say no mas? What's your relativistic standard, asshole? Can you actually contrive one? I mean, how bad does it have to be? How radioactive does the world have to be before you say, no, life is really not worth it now? Right? Because it's all about Pyrrho's fucking opinion of that. He's not going to have it, and he's not going to give us a rational definition. He's just going to base his definition on his own addiction level. I'm still so fucking hungry. I still need to do stuff. I still need to complete something. I must have my genetics in some new person. Yeah. You're the unsatisfied, desperate person here.
People are still alive right now. They still are needing help. And I think wherever you are, the very least you can do is get involved with politics, because it's your local American or even Canadian or British politicians that are supporting the world corporate government, basically,
Yeah, right. Like that's even realistic. We don't even have third parties that are rational enough to support things like instant runoff voting. So yeah, fail. Oh yeah, the Democrats will save us. I don't think so.
Which is still perpetrating the biggest of these crimes. You know, the biggest crimes are done legally still.
Yeah, Obama, the Democrat, is committing one right now in Libya. Huge, stealing trillions of dollars, a couple of trillion anyway. And I'm sure none of the Libyans will figure that out. I'm sure none of them will get incredibly pissed off and say, I'm going to go fuck with those bastards. I'm getting my money back.
And so you can make a difference. So do that. Are you involved?
Oh, this is great philosophy. Was Einstein involved? This is just bullshit. Okay, what? So yeah, Einstein had a bunch of theories on politics and economics, and he had a lot of those kind of theories. Are you going to ridicule his philosophy because he wasn't involved enough, asshole? I mean, this is tripe. It's inedible. It doesn't even belong in someone's ass. It is so fucking tripey.
Natalists, I've asked before, and it's really that's what you should be.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't be worried about these reproducers who are creating Frankensteins and imposing life on people and creating consciousnesses that'll suffer. No, you shouldn't have enough brains to figure out that could be you. No, that would be a dumb thing to do. The smart thing to do is just look in front of yourself and say, I'm going to keep walking one step, because I'm retarded.
It reminds me of some of my really virulent activist friends that really rag on people that don't get involved, and I've always kind of been like,
who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck could care? I certainly couldn't give a fucking shit. I don't give a fucking shit. I don't give a fucking shit. This isn't a fucking argument about a goddamn thing.
Trying to guilt people for wanting to make like
guilt people. No, we're not trying to guilt people, asshole. We're just pointing an accusatory finger and saying, it's just like the vegetarian argument. You want to say, I made a dumb mistake, okay, it was a little bit reckless, I really didn't think about it, I just did kind of slop right into it. But yeah, I really shouldn't. I won't be advocating that other people do this reproduction thing, because until we figure this out, until we clean up this mess, we don't need more people here. We need less people here. We got big fucking goddamn monster problems going to come crashing down on us, and we don't get a grip on it. We keep running on this momentum machine. Yeah, that's just not going to work. All right, yeah. So you can concede your failure and at least not be an advocate for future failure. And that's all you're doing. So, don't be a vegetarian, but at least don't sit there and say it'd be a good idea for people to raise their kids to be dependent on meat. Yeah, that would be fucking retarded.
Better. Yeah. And then we're here so politely explaining. That's funny.
We're way past polite, fucker. I'm so sick of you fucking rag hypocrites. I mean, Jesus Christ. At least three examples here. You violate your own rules. Your own finger pointing. I mean, just fuck you. Alright, now we'll get on to fucking barklord. A big part of his video is, we'll be able to skip some of it, but some of it is quite profoundly irrelevant. Where the fuck is it? No, Modern Mystic, good video. That's not it. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's gotta be here. Where the hell is it? That's Pyrrho. Where's my Boo Boo Nation videos and such? There they are. Alright, barklord. This is the one. Oh, flash failed. Tisk tisk.
Hello there. I just saw Gary's video called Some Barking Back at Barklord, and evidently he made it 3 days ago. I didn't realize that. And I was in Stickam the other night and he didn't say anything about it, and I didn't even know it was there.
I don't even think I...